island homesteader here, and finally, after a couple of months and 20 videos, I'm going to let you see where I live. This is the beginning of the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, and that's where I live. I live on Hatteras Island, North Carolina. We're not quite there yet. This is about an hour north of where I live, but this is where the National Seashore, the national park starts. The villages that we live in are located inside the national park. I'm sure a lot of people know this place. You might know it as the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Nags Head, something like that. I've just been up in Nags Head and I've taken some video up there. I'll put that in here and just show you just a little bit here and there as we go on our way home. Got about an hour drive home, and I'll show you some sights on the way and just give you a little overview. I had to run up for a road trip today, and I'm kind of in a hurry to get back, so I don't have a chance to really stop at everything and get out and really walk around and show you. But maybe this fall, when things slow down a little bit and the crowds die down a little bit, maybe I'll make a full tour of all the attractions. So anyway, this is just the beginning, introduction to the Where I Live video. So one of the things about living on an island is that there's only two ways off: a bridge or a boat, and we've done both. This bridge here I'm getting ready to show you wasn't here until Hurricane Irene went through the last part of August last year. All this used to be highway that you could just drive across, and when Irene went through, it actually cut an inlet right here, and for a couple of months the only way we could get off the island was to wait in line for hours and get on a ferry boat and take a ferry off of the island. Then they came and built this temporary bridge. It's like an erector set bridge that they built from the other side and put it all together and then pushed it out across this bit of an inlet here. And they say it's temporary, but that it can last for 10 years. So for right now, this is what we got. This is one of our bridges. I'll show you another one when we get up to it, and when I come back on the island later today, I might try to get out and show you what this looks like from the side and stuff. So here we are coming up on what used to be the only bridge that we had to take to get off the island. Before that little bridge that had to be put there after Hurricane Irene. This is called the Organ Inlet Bridge. It's over a body of water called Organ Inlet, obviously. And this is the inlet that separates Hatteras Island to the south, where I live, from the rest of the Outer Banks, up where Nags Head is, Manio, in case you've heard of any of those places. This bridge has got a lot of interesting history of its own. It was completed back in the 60s sometime. And right now at this point is 20 some years past its expected lifespan. So let's see, over here is the Atlantic Ocean to the east. That's out into the ocean, and over here on this side is the Pamlico Sound. So here we go, up the hump of the bridge. So anyway, this bridge is 20 some years past its expected lifespan due to a bunch of lawsuits by environmentalists trying to block the government from building a new bridge. There's a look out onto the beach. Here's a look out on our view going on and off the island all the time. There's a fishing boat down there called a head boat. Got people fishing. This is our view on and off the island. Well, this is our view off the island. So, but anyway, so yeah, there's been a bunch of lawsuits trying to block the building of a new bridge, And like I say, because of that, we're 20 some years past the expected lifespan. Apparently the federal government rates bridges on a rating of 0 to 100. And they take in a lot of factors like age, condition, usefulness of the bridge, safety of the bridge, and give it a rating from 0 to 100. And until recently, our bridge was rated a 1. And I was just told the other day that we just were downgraded to a 0. So think about this being your only link on and off the island where you live. And on a scale of 0 to 100, the federal government rates this bridge as a 0. And that's what we drive across all day long to get on and off the island. Coming up here at the end of the bridge is a place called the Inlet Fishing Center. It's one of the many marinas, fishing centers where people tie their boats up that you can charter, we call them charter fishing boats. You can charter a boat to go out in the ocean for a day of fishing. And this is one of the big ones here, right here at the foot of the bridge, and I'll show you that when we get there. But this is how we get off the island every day. Here's the Inlet Fishing Center over here. You see all those boats? They're all for hire. You can come down here and go out for a day in the ocean with those guys. Alright, so that was Organ Inlet and the Organ Inlet Bridge, and I'll show you some more stuff as we go. Okay, welcome to Nags Head. This is probably when most people think about the Outer Banks or talk about the Outer Banks, this is what most people are talking about. This is Nags Head, North Carolina. Fast food, surf shops, all kinds of restaurants, traffic, the big touristy, take all your money kind of places while you're here on vacation. As you can see, this is why I don't live in Nags Head. This is the main street through Nags Head. I mean, this is the main highway. This is where everything's located, right on the highway. And I'm sure to some of you guys, this is nothing. But this is way too commercialized, way too developed, way too busy for me and my family. So that's why we choose to live down on the island. It's a little quieter down there, a little more laid back, a little more relaxed. But here's just a quick look at Nags Head.